are you?
I am good. I'm excited for this. This has been like the highlight of my day and like what I have to do. So I'm really excited to just be sitting here and chatting. How are you?
I'm doing well. I have been, one, stalking your Instagram and being like, I need to work out more often than I already am. But also I bought exercise bands, so I feel really proud of myself for that.
Really?
Yeah.
You've had exercise bands before this?
This is my first time. I'm like the least like gym inclined person. I can't do it. I get distracted.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that have, that feeling of they have to go somewhere with somebody or have a trainer. And I definitely used to be that way too. Like I would only work out if there was someone yelling at me.
Yeah.
But now it's myself yelling at myself.
Yeah. On that note, tell me about this iconic app that you have brought into the world for everyone to use.
Should we cheer first?
Yes. Cheers to your app and health and wellness.
Cheers. Oh, that's good.
What was the impetus for like wanting to start it? Because I feel like obviously there are fitness apps that exist, but I think one of the cool things that you were writing about when I was reading about the app is that you are also talking about how wellness is not about cookie cutter wellness. It's about, crafting something that is specific to that person.
I have been doing fitness and working out for as long as I can remember, whether it was playing sports or going to the gym or doing workout classes. What works for me might not work for you, and what works for you might not work for me.
Absolutely.
So my app is like, obviously it's very fitness focused. Like all my workouts are on there, but it's also a bunch of different types of workouts. Like there's Pilates, yoga inspired flows. Then there's, more about building that strong booty or toning your arms. There's, the running feature, which is all about cardio. And to me, like my biggest goal with the app is just for people to find something that they enjoy doing.
Yeah. And
all my workouts are about that, which is why they're not very long either.
For sure.
60 minutes of working out, I'm like, after 20, I'm like, there's 40 minutes left. Like, I can't do this.
Fully checking my text messages. I'm like going through my emails. It's not.
Exactly. Yeah. And then on top of that, there's, nutrition advice, different recipes. I'm working on different blogs about mental health. It's just an overall platform about, finding your best version of yourself, whatever that looks like to you.
Well, speaking of health and wellness, something that I have been doing for myself recently is started going on e-dates, which let me tell you, I was so skeptical. I was like, you know what? This is weird. Like you can't see someone.
Done
like,
it before.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I've used apps before, but to like FaceTime someone in the moment, never. Yeah. So it was kind of like this. He was like, let's make a drink and we'll talk about the drink and we can just get to know each other. So we did that. But now I'm kind of like, where I'm like, this is an interesting phenomenon. Like a lot of people like have time on their hands in this way. And I feel like people are just e-dating or like figuring out how to like communicate in all these new ways. I have a fun thing that I think you would be into. I found this cosmopolitan quiz on dating online and I think we should do it together.
What's something weird that you find attractive?
Ooh, oh my God. Something weird that I find attractive. It's not that weird. Maybe, I don't know. I love like a...
Tell me. I have to like unwrap this present.
I know. I'm like, okay, I love like a not perfect smile or like a crooked nose. Like I love like a little, really? Yeah. Or like a beauty mark in like a place that you wouldn't think that it would be. I love that so much.
Really? That's cute. Yeah. That is weird, but that's cute. One of the reasons why I'm like obsessed with my boyfriend now, I have a thing with the way, someone walks. Like a good walk to me, I'm like, if I like when he starts walking in the street and I'm like walking behind him and I like look at him, I'm like, that walk.
Wait, what is it like though? Like describe it.
It's like, how do you describe it? It's like very, like almost like cocky, confident.
What's your biggest turn off?
Oh my God, my biggest turn off. I can't stand if anyone, let alone someone I'm dating, if they're rude to like waiters or people in like, you know, grocery stores, checking them out, like anyone that's, you know, working, if you're rude to them, like I will not speak to you.
I don't like when someone doesn't have like a spatial awareness, taking up too much space on the sidewalk, or like it just that kind of thing.
Oh my God, I feel that.
So bad. Okay, your turn.
Ooh, I don't know if you've read the book or if you know about this, but I'm sure you do. What's your love language?
Ooh, oh my God. So I think it's like two things actually. I really, really value clear communication, or just like maybe not even clear communication, but just like a willingness to be vulnerable and open about how you communicate. So that might be through words, that might be physically. But I think that vulnerability that comes with having to open up and have someone learn about you while you're learning about you is actually like so special to me. And then the second kind of part to that is, as I was saying before, like I think experiences, like I don't really like need to be like given things, but I do like spending time together to like learn or travel, or to like be in a new place together, or like buy a new food together, or like take a class together. Like those things have always made me feel really special, not even just in my romantic relationships, but just also my friendships too. What's yours?
Well, I mean, I think, you know, I used to say that it was gifting. For me, a lot of times, if there's, you know, something as simple as a note, if I wake up in the morning and, you know, he's gone to work or whatever, if there's a note where it just says, have a great day, or I love you, or can't wait to see you later, like that sort of stuff completely melts me, and I'm not easy to like break down. But I think that's very important to me.
So this question is, do you want to be in a relationship right now, but you are in a relationship? So my question actually is, how did you know that you were ready to be in a relationship?
Oh my God. Well, I've definitely grown so much within the last just 2 to 3 years. Like I think so much happens in your 20s, you know, and like this is definitely one of the, if not the first relationship where I'm just like, I've found myself. I know what makes me happy. I know what I don't want to sacrifice on, but I'm also learning to, you know, compromise and seeing things from another perspective than my own. Because when you're younger, you're like, you're wrong, you did this, you fucked this up, all of this stuff, right? Where it's like now I actually, you know, am growing to know that I can be wrong too, and there's things I have to work on.
When it comes to maturity in a relationship, it's really important to realize it's not always like something bad happened. It's just that people's ideals change. Like, you know, when you're 21 versus when you're 26 or 27 or so on and so forth, like the way that you view things, what you care about changes so much. And to be able to like end something amicably, to be like, you know, maybe we can have a friendship or whatever the circumstances are. I think it's important to realize that like, it's okay to see things differently and to disagree, and know that that's why that doesn't, you know, fit together.
The last one, should I find a good one?
Yeah. Make it really good.
Okay, well, we're gonna do a fun one because I just have to. What's your most embarrassing moment?
Oh my God, like in life?
Whatever comes to mind when I say that.
I'm like, in my whole life? I'm like, how much time do you have? Embarrassing. It's just embarrassing because, you know why? It reminds me of like where I was versus just where I am now in terms of like professionally. I helped my first like big restaurant job. I was in charge of making family meal, and it was something as simple as like making a salad for everyone. But like these were like super like experienced chefs, like people who've worked in the food industry for a very long time, and I completely like messed up, and I like over seasoned it, but by the time it was like too late. And so I like hid the big metal bowl of the salad like behind like the wine cabinet. And then everyone just like we were all sitting at the same table, and everyone just like looked up, and they were like, why is there a salad bowl in the wine.
Stop! You saw it?
They saw it, and so I. So then everyone looked at me, and they were like, "Are you gonna get that? Like, are we gonna eat that?" And it turned out to be like fine, but it was just like such a rookie move where you're like, you want to do so good, so you overcompensate, and then you like then make a big deal out of something that probably would have been like a quick fix.
Fine, yeah.
But it's funny because the owner of that restaurant, the chefs who own that restaurant, still remind me of that moment.
Really? They're like, that bowl up there, are you gonna get that?
Right. Yeah.
That's so funny. Do you want to hear mine?
Oh my God, yes. Yes, please. What happened?
One of them actually happened in a gym. I was doing one of those booty classes, 45 minutes Brazilian butt workout with, some legendary Brazilian trainer. And I was wearing my favorite leggings. And I am in the front of the class, like front row, doing all these squats, lunges, all this stuff, right? I finished the class and my friend meets me in the room. Everybody has left at this point. And I was like, why have people like been looking at me so weird? And I turn around and Skylar, my friend, is like, well, you have a massive rip in your leggings.
Oh no.
And the back of my leggings on my butt was completely different. And I had no idea.
Those leggings said not today. They said I'm not doing it.
It was Lululemon, and I've never forgiven them for that.
So we could just drink that. Well, Nina, thank you so much for taking the time to talk today.
Thank you for having me. That was so fun.
Absolutely. All right, I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.